Everyone thinks starting a real bank is impossible, like there's some secret playbook only the richest people in the world have. Well, plot twist, it's not a secret. It's a process, a ridiculously hard, complicated, and mind-blowingly expensive process, but you can actually do it. And today, we are going to show you every single step. We spent months digging through thousands of pages of government documents and talking to banking lawyers to map out the ultimate strategy for launching your own bank. This is the official playbook. Section 1. The reality check. Before we get into the playbook, we have to talk about the biggest hurdle: money. To even think about starting a bank in the United States, you need what the government calls sufficient capital, which means you need $15 to $30 million just to get started. The rules in the United Kingdom and Australia are just as insane, demanding millions and millions of dollars up front. And that price isn't even final. It can get way bigger depending on your plan. But here's the first real secret. It doesn't have to be your money. A huge part of this challenge is convincing investors to give you their money to build your dream. But you can't just walk in with an idea. You need a perfect plan, which brings us to the playbook. We're about to walk you through the 4 insane steps to launching a bank, whether it's a normal bank with buildings, a digital bank on an app, or a credit union in the US, UK, or Australia. Section 2. The 4-step playbook. Step 1. The blueprint, your charter and business plan. First, you need a charter. This is literally the constitution for your bank. It's the master document that says what your bank is and what it does. In the US, you have to apply to the OCC for a national bank or a state regulator for a state one. In the UK, you answer to the PRA and the FCA. And in Australia, the final boss is APRA. Your application needs to have the most detailed business plan you've ever seen. We're not talking about a simple school project. This thing has to cover who your customers are, what you'll sell, your financial plan for the next 5 years, how you'll manage every possible risk, and your entire plan to stop criminals from using your bank. This is also where you pick your style. Are you a classic bank? A brand new digital neobank? The UK is actually super friendly to new digital banks. In Australia, you can get something called a restricted ADI license, which is like a training mode for new banks. And in the US, we're seeing tech companies create their own specialized banks, which is insane. Step 2. The legal side. Forming the corporation. Your bank has to be a real company. You have to legally create a corporation that will own and run the entire bank. This is also when you build your team, your board of directors, and your top executives. And believe me, the government will put every single one of them under a microscope to make sure they are 100% legit and trustworthy. Step 3. The application gauntlet, regulatory approval. Get ready, because this is the hardest and longest part of the entire challenge. You submit your gigantic application to the government. In the US, you also have to get approved for deposit insurance from the FDIC. This is not optional. Regulators will do insane background checks on your whole team. They will try to poke holes in your business plan, stress test all your numbers until they break, and make absolutely certain you have military-grade security to protect people's money. In the UK, regulators will grill you on keeping the bank running no matter what. In Australia, the process is still incredibly hard. No matter what, expect this step to take at least a year, and probably way longer. Step 4. The capital drive. Raising the cash. With your bulletproof plan being reviewed by the government, you finally have the credibility to go to big-time investors. This is when you go out and raise that $15 to $30 million, or even more. You're not selling a dream anymore. You're selling a real government-vetted business. The money you raise has to be enough to pay for all your startup costs, survive any early losses, and grow for years, all without ever risking your customers' deposits. So, starting a bank isn't a secret, it's just a multi-year, multi-million-dollar marathon. It takes a perfect plan, genius lawyers, and a mountain of trust. But there is a path. If this video blew your mind, smash that subscribe button. And tell us in the comments which country's process you want a deep dive on next. The US, UK, or Australia.